Thank you. You know, times come and go. Over the centuries, we've seen fantastic changes take place on this earth of ours. It wasn't so long ago that the horse and buggy was considered the most modern, stylish means of getting from one place to another. Now we regard it as almost humdrum when we rocket a human being into outer space and send him spiraling around the globe at 18,000 miles an hour in a vehicle of incredible technological complexity. Yet for all the change that we've witnessed, one thing does not change, and that's human nature. Life today, as it was thousands of years ago, is still a question of man meeting the challenge of his environment. Man's first battle is inevitably with himself. If he fails to win the battle of self-mastery, whatever victory he may achieve elsewhere yields him nothing but bitter fruit in the end. A friend of mine a while ago came across an interesting relic of the Old West, the last will and testament of a rugged frontiersman. I think you'll find the words he jotted down on a rough piece of paper rather intriguing. I'll tell you what they were after this message. That old frontiersman's will was crudely made, but it was a beautiful legacy to his son. Let me read it to you just the way he scrawled it. This here, he said, is my last will and testament. I ain't got no money to leave you, nothing except in our old cabin, old Buck, which was probably his horse, and my 2 guns. But I do leave you something worth a parcel more than money. 1, a man's word that's as good as his bond. 2, confidence in the goodness of life. 3, courage, so you won't be afraid of nothing or nobody. Honesty, confidence, and courage. What a priceless legacy that would be. Euripides said that courage can be taught as a child is taught to speak. And I rather think that's just what that frontiersman was trying to say. That his example would serve his son better than a pouch full of gold. And he was right. While a parent's good influence can help a child acquire courage, it's not the whole story by a long shot. What we do with his example is critical. All of human experience tells us that the path of courage is to think courage constantly and to act with courage in everything we undertake. The nice thing about courage is that when we get the hang of it, it becomes character. And character, after all, is nothing if not the referee of our success.